Hello. Let's talk about buyer agency. This is one of the most important and first steps of buying a home. Buyer agency is when you have a signed agreement with your realtor for that realtor to fully represent you, gives them a fiduciary duty to you to look out for your best interests, to guide you, to advise you, to help you along the way. If you don't have this paperwork signed, then technically the agent doesn't really work for you. They are potentially working for the seller. And so you don't want that. You want somebody in your corner. You want somebody who is actively helping you and looking. And to make this arrangement, this relationship valid, you need buyer agency agreement. And we have that here in Maryland. And it is a legal document that you both sign saying that the agent represents and works for you, and that you understand that the agent has a fiduciary duty. Another part of this new paperwork is how your agent is going to get paid. Because in the past, sellers agreed to pay the buyer's agent. They also agreed upfront how much they were going to pay, whether it was a percentage or a flat rate for their home when a buyer comes in with an agent. Now you have to ask the seller to pay your buyer's agent, and you do that in an addendum as part of your offer. Now, in your buyer agent agreement, it's going to specify how much you are going to pay your agent. But you really aren't paying your agent because you're going to ask the seller to pay the agent. But the paperwork does say that you're going to pay your agent. You're going to ask the seller to pay it. And if the seller isn't going to pay it, you owe that to your agent. And I know I'm kind of jumping ahead, but when you make an offer, that's a piece of the negotiations. So if a seller doesn't want to pay your agent, maybe you can lower the price that you're offering in order for you to pay your agent. Or maybe you ask for a seller credit to help with your down payment and then use what you would have spent on your down payment to pay your agent. So there are options there to make sure that you have an agent representing you and that your agent does get paid in the end. I know it's a lot to take in, but when you are ready, it's one of the big first steps. So you want to make sure that your agent is somebody that you trust, that you are comfortable with, that's going to work hard for you, like I do, and they will be able to explain to you paragraph by paragraph all of the different terms in the buyer agency agreement, as well as an offer and all the addenda that go into it. It's a lot. Let's see, what else do I want to tell you about a buyer agent? You also want an agent that's going to actively look for homes for you. You don't want to just tell your agent you found this home and this home and this home from your searching. You want an agent that's going to also work and look for homes for you. And that's something that I do is I look every day for my buyers to help them identify and find the right house for them. Not every house is going to be a perfect match, but it's a process. And that is what you are paying your agent to help you with, or that is what your agent is going to get paid to help you with. Hope that makes sense. Just a quick overview of buyer agency, what a buyer agent is. I would love to go more in depth with you. So if you have questions, let me know.